then. Alonso on the left. Webber on the right. Who's going to win this race today? We'll see. Waiting for those lights. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go here in Buenos Aires. And who's got a good start off the front row? Let's see. Look like one of the AMP's ducked to the left. Alonso's got a great start. He's pulled away from the rest of the pack pretty quickly. Into turn number 1. Look at Wehrlein. Wehrlein's trying to take second and he does so. Pascal Wehrlein moves up into second place. Great start from him. And it's a terrible start from Valtteri Bottas. Everyone gets around the first couple of corners safely. Duran is side by side with one of the Eldorados. And what's going on down there? Alonso trying to defend Pascal, but keeps the lead for now. Wehrlein all over the back of him, starting to pull away a little bit. Is everyone going to get around the tricky turn 3? Yes, they are indeed. It's side-by-side action between Montoya and Nick Heifeld at the moment. Side-by-side again, but Heifeld defends the position. At the moment, side-by-side between Raikkonen and Ricciardo at the moment. Some great start from Sam Bird as well. Not a brilliant start from Jerome D'Ambrosio, but a great start from Pascal Wehrlein. Not the best of starts there from Valtteri Bottas. Alonso leads, Wehrlein second, Webber third, Hulkenberg fourth with Bottas fifth, Hamilton sixth with Perez seventh, Vettel eighth, Duran ninth, Ocon 10th with Rosberg 11th, Heifeld 12th, Montoya 13th, Massa 14th, Grosjean 15th, Verstappen 16th, Ricciardo 17th, Raikkonen 18th, Bird 19th, with Prince 20th, D'Ambrosio 21st and Button 22nd. But a great start indeed from Pascal Wehrlein, but he's now been put under attack from Mark Webber now. So, down the hill they go then as Bottas is trying to hold off Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton has not made a brilliant start either. He's down to 6th at the moment. The AMPs are getting into the mix at the moment then. Hulkenberg trying to get past Mark Webber as well. But at the front then, Alonso leads. Wehrlein is in second place at the moment with Webber third, Hulkenberg in fourth position, Bottas fifth, but is Hamilton going to try and find a way past? Hamilton looking to the outside, but not quite. Bottas defends fifth for now as Ocon looks to the inside of Duran and he takes life. Ocon moves up into 9th position there as now Rosberg wants to try and find a way past the Mexican at the moment. Everyone seems to be getting around turn 3, so it does seem like it's the GP2 cars that had the trouble through there, so not the top class then. And what is the gap like? Alonso sets the fastest lap at the moment. What's the gap now then as Wehrlein crosses the line? Let's see what the gap is like. It's already 3 seconds after lap 2. So, brilliant stuff then from Fernando Alonso indeed, as Hamilton still struggling to find a way past Valtteri Bottas for the time being at the moment. And, oh no, there's a Scuderia off. One of the Scuderias has retired. Which one is it? Which Scuderia has retired? Which one is it? I can't tell who it is. What number is that? I can't see. Which Scuderia is that? It's Ocon. Ocon is out of the race. Esteban Ocon's out of the race. So Gremlins have came to Esteban Ocon. More mechanical troubles for Scuderia at the moment. Vettel at the moment solidifying a points position at the moment as Wehrlein starting to pull a little bit of a gap from Webber, but still feels the need to defend the inside at the moment. Does the 2016 Manor driver as Mark Webber going towards turns number 11 and 12, and at the moment Webber looking to try and find a way past Wehrlein so he can set his sights on Fernando Alonso, because Alonso's starting to build up the lead at the moment. Bird now out. Sam Bird's now out of the race. What's happened to him? Has he got some sort of issue as well? Let's see. And there he is. He's got a transmission problem. And now D'Ambrosio as well. So 2 people have just pulled off the side of the track down that straight. So 3 retirements in the space of 1 lap. Dear oh dear. Bird and D'Ambrosio are out of the race. We're already down to 19 runners. Well, at the moment then, Alonso's still stamping his authority at the moment at the front. Webber now then. And someone's off. Someone's off in the background. It's Bottas. Valtteri Bottas is off. So is it also a trouble for the top class? I do not know. And confirmation that D'Ambrosio is also out of the race as well with that issue. We saw him down at this bit down here. But Bottas has gone off the track through there. And is that somebody else as well? Raikkonen's also done the same mistake. So it seems that corner is causing issues. So as now someone else is off, Friends. So it looks like we might have to not come back to Argentina in season 2, because this is becoming a serious problem. And going around there goes Kimi Raikkonen. And wow. And right now, there's now Vettel's tucked up right up behind Perez at the moment. He's trying to take 6th off him at the moment as Alonso still leads the race. And the question is, can Webber get Verline this time? He's tucking up into his slipstream. He looks to the outside. Is he going to flick to the inside? Yes, he is. Can Webber take 2nd off Verline down to the inside? And at last, Webber moves up into 2nd place. Great move there then from Mark Webber indeed. Webber moves up into 2nd place. So that bumps Verline down to 3rd now then. As a result of that, now he's got to contend with his teammate Nico Hülkenberg, as again Perez seems to have some issues going around that corner. Clearly that car's not set up for that corner very well indeed. And so Verstappen coming around that corner. And still 19 runners left in the race for the time being. And is Vettel going to try and find a way past Perez? It looks like he's fell back a little bit from Sergio Perez. Round turn 7. As he now approaches up the hill. And then he will down. As now Frins is out. Frins is out the race. What's the problem with him? Frins is now out. What is the problem? And Frins, let's see. Don't tell me he pulled out. He's pulled out in front of Button, hasn't he? Yep. Button and Frins are now out of the race. And, well, it looks like the Argentinian Grand Prix for next season is in doubt as a result of this. He's about to come across the lines. Bottas is about to put a pass on Salvador Duran down to the inside. And he gets the move done. Bottas moves up into 8th position. And so that's another position he's gained out of... He's now gained a position as a result of his comeback. As Rosberg now then, still trying to defend Nick Kvyat for the moment. As Montoya's got understeer now, he's off that part. He's now off that part as well. So, yeah, this race is definitely under scrutiny for next season as well. Because, well, this is just a joke. And so Alonso now then through turn. And now Ricciardo's out. Ricciardo's now out of the race. So another retirement added to the list. We're already losing a lot of cars in this race. And he's gone off the track wildly at that corner that these guys were struggling at on last Friday. And he's been there. He's lost a wheel. And Ricciardo is now out of the race. So only 6 runners left. 16 runners left, sorry. Yeah, at the moment then Montoya. As he now goes off the track again. Montoya goes off again through that corner. Obviously... Maybe Grosjean slowed him down a little bit and he wasn't expecting it. I don't know, because he was tucked up behind Grosjean there. I don't think that was a kind of a mistake you'd see from the game's angle. I think that's probably just from a car this time. If my calculations are correct. As now Hülkenberg's gone off the track. Hülkenberg's now gone off from 4th position. And now Hamilton's been boosted up to 4th position. So, let me do my calculation. And now Vettel's off and Perez. Off the track. No, don't rejoin in front of him, Vettel. Jesus. This track is definitely not coming back next season. This is definitely not coming back. So, you won't be expecting drivers to pit quite early then today. You'll expect people to come around around about lap 39, unless your name's Nico Hülkenberg over here. Seems to be on a lighter fuel though, but he won't if he keeps making mistakes like that. That's the 2nd time he's gone off that corner, and he beached it now. Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely not coming back next year, this track. Because it's just becoming a nightmare, this is. So, Hülkenberg now then, beached in the gravel, is he? Or is he able to get the car moving? Or is he out of the race for the 3rd consecutive time? Let's see. Is Hülkenberg able to rejoin on the track? Let's see. As he beached the car. And he's out for the 3rd consecutive time. Nico Hülkenberg is now out of the race, and through turn 2 then goes Alonso as he now approaches turn 3, and now he's gone off. Alonso's now gone off, but now he should be able to rejoin back on safely. Yeah, shouldn't have cost him whatsoever because he's still got a decent gap to Mark Webber. So yeah, this track's definitely not coming back next season. I can tell you that for a fact. So as now Verline's about to do the same mistake. Yep, confirms that we're not bringing this track back next season. Pretty much. As that now boosts Lewis Hamilton up into 3rd position. And drops Verline down to 4th. As Bottas now doing the same mistake as well. And is everyone going to be doing these mistakes as well? As Bottas now rejoins in 7th. Duran and Heifeld do similar mistakes through there as well. Around this corner, it looks like he's going to do the same mistake again. And, wow, and Perez is doing that mistake as well. And it looks like Vettel's going to do it now then. If it keeps on going, guys, we might have to red flag this because of how ridiculous this has become. Vettel, as he beached the car. So, as now somebody else goes off the track. This is just ludicrous. It's just ludicrous at the moment. If this becomes a continuous problem, guys, then you can tell me if you want me to red flag it or not. That's up to you. Just let me know in the chat. So, Vettel is now somebody else goes off. Don't hit him. He's hit him. But Vettel was able to rejoin anyway. So, he's been given a little bit of a boost. So, happening. So, as now Webber's about to do the same mistake. So, Hamilton now then. Don't know why his head was like that. So, if you want me to, guys, red flag it if it becomes a continuous problem for you, then let me know in whatever chat, whatever. So, just say yes or no at the moment, guys, in the chat if you want it to. If it becomes a continuous problem. As Heifeld goes off the track. And now Rosberg's going to go off as well. Just let me know, guys. Just let me know, guys. As now we've got a crash. Do you want me to red flag it? Because of this? That's about the umpteenth time somebody has done that now then. As Heifeld's also off the track as well. Vettel goes around turn 3. As it looks like Heifeld's now beached it. Because if you look at his rear tyre, it's kind of beached now then. So, as now Raikkonen's about to go off. So, right, okay. What about the rest of you? As, oh, that was close, Alonso there. So, those two rejoin. And, so now, Webber going around turn 2. And Hamilton going around there as well. As now Verline approaches turn number 3. And so now Verline, as now Perez is going to do that mistake, is he? No, well, he does now. And now Bottas is nearly going to do a similar mistake. You sure you guys want me to continue? It's only been one person that said keep the race going. As now Rosberg's in the pits. As we've got continuous problems, guys. We've got continuous problems. And now Montoya's joined in. And, wow. That part of the track has got a problem. And now Vettel's gone off that part as well. And this is a problem, guys. This is a real problem. Because let's be honest, guys. Do any of you really want to see that? It's only been one person that said it so far that wants to keep the race going. What about the rest of you? Everybody on... I'm not watching the Twitch, James. I can't say I'd said... I said, say it in the chat on social media. As now Duran's out the race. Heifeld. So at the moment, Alonso leads. Webber second with Hamilton third. Verline fourth. And looks like Raikkonen's gone off that bit as well. He has, and don't pull out in front of Webber! Jesus. Raikkonen being Raikkonen from 2015. There, so Raikkonen now then made some mistake through turn 3. And he's struggling to get back on the track, I should point out. And Bottas now then about to go off that track part as well. And now it looks like Perez went for a spin there. Massa now then round turn 3. And Perez struggling to rejoin on the track, and Vettel currently 10th at the moment. Perez still struggling to get back on the track, and there's now Verstappen. What position? He's now into the points now as a result of this. And has Perez beached the car, or is he waiting? It seems like he's waiting because he's trying to move, but has he beached the car? As now Alonso goes off turn 3 as well. This is a nightmare. I don't know what is wrong with that corner. Seriously, the programming on this is not good. So now Perez still waiting for a clear gap. Verstappen now out of the race. Why is Verstappen out? Where is it? And he's off with suspension failure. Verstappen out of the race with suspension failure. So just while he was in the points, he's now pulled off the side of the track. So out of the race then goes Max Verstappen. And we're waiting for Perez to come back onto the track if he can. And well, someone else went off. Webber went off the track. That's now lifted Hamilton up into second. As Perez still waiting. He's going to be waiting for a while at the moment because of how spread out everyone is. He's turned itself around. But yeah, Perez is still trying to find a way to get through the still trying to get back on the track. And so Perez still waiting. He's moving now. And Perez goes for another 360. Come on, Perez. This is a bit clumsy from you. Someone else has gone for a spin. Montoya goes for a spin through that corner. As now Vettel, who's now in the points, goes around turn 3. And he's about to do a similar mistake. As it looks like Alonso's going to do a similar thing as well. Alonso's gone off the track as well. And it's becoming boring now saying that everybody keeps going off the track at turn 3. Who's going towards turn 3 again. And he goes off again. And he's gone for a spin this time. Is he now going to lose the lead as a result of it? He's going to lose the lead now as a result of this. It looks like somebody else is joining him off the track. You sure, guys, you want this to continue? Because it's just getting too repetitive. As Heifeld and Alonso won't retrieve themselves off. It's getting too repetitive. So Alonso's now lost the lead as a result of that. And Hamilton now leads the race as a result. So up the hill he goes. As now Vettel approaches turn number 3 to do the same mistake. To be honest with you, I'm not finding this funny, to be honest. Well, for one, I haven't got time to do, as Bottas has gone off, I haven't got time to do a different track because that would just take too long. And so far, time's not on my side at the moment. So, Bottas goes up, rejoins on the track. Raikkonen 10th. Yes, Ollie, ask me a question if you want. It's probably going to take a while to get to your end because I'm kind of in front of everybody on the stream. To put it into context. Heifeld now then pits. And I don't, Ollie. Seriously, I've got to edit a video for college. I don't. It's going to take up most of my time. So, down the pit lane he goes then. Goes Nick Heifeld. and he rejoins in 12th, a lap behind Vettel. As now Vettel approaches turn 3, doing a similar mistake. And don't pull out. So Vettel now then in 9th position at the moment. Hamilton coming around turn 3. Massa as Perez is out of the race. Sergio Perez out of the race. What's happened to him? That looks like a blown engine, and it is. It's a blown engine for Sergio Perez. We have 11 cars left in the race. Perez is now out of the race, and that's another retirement added to the list as Massa just does a mistake through turn 3. And so Massa rejoins safely as Bottas now then approaching the same corner as Massa is. And he's just done a similar mistake. Bottas off the track. Montoya now then round turn 3. I felt about to do a similar mistake. And off the track he goes. Rosberg just comes out of that corner. Vettel through turn 3. Hamilton's now on lap number 29? So Hamilton leads, Webber second with Verline third, Alonso fourth, Massa fifth. With Bottas is off the track again through turn 3. As now Rosberg comes around turn 3 as well, and he'll be able to overtake him. Bottas still waiting for an opening, and now he's a lap down as a result of it. So yeah, so now Vettel's gone off the track again through there. And Bottas now out of the race, he's beached it. And it seems that Vettel doesn't want him to retire. And Vettel now, as he beached the car. I think Vettel's now beached the car now then because of Bottas. So Vettel now then, as Alonso has a little bit of an understeer moment through there. Vettel, I thought beached it for a second, but now he's rejoined. And through turns 4 and 5, he goes on the track, and so Alonso is still in 4th position at the moment, and so now Alonso going around turn at number 8 on the track, so through the left and then the right. As how many runners have we got left now then? 10 runners, so we're dropping like flies at the moment. And so Alonso now then going through turn 13 and 14. And now Webber's in the pits now to serve his stop. So Webber now pits on lap 35 of the race. And how quick is his stop? 14.9. He does a 14.9 second stop. And where's he going to rejoin? He's fueled to the end of the race, and he's going to rejoin in 4th position. And so that lifts Verline and Alonso up a position. And he's ducking to the right, so he's coming into the pits. So in the pits then comes Pascal Wehrlein. As Hamilton now then approaches turn number 2. And so round turn 3 he goes. And Wehrlein, confirmation that he's in the pits. Alonso actually stays out. So he's staying out. Looks like Wehrlein is about to be fueled to the end of the race. And out the pit lane he goes then. So out the pit lane then goes Pascal Wehrlein. And he rejoins in 4th position, so still behind Mark Webber. Through turn 1 then goes Pascal Wehrlein. And I don't think Alonso's done enough in these laps to get in front of him, so I think Alonso will have to pass him on track. And so it looks like some mechanics are ready for Juan Pablo Montoya then. So Montoya is now in the pits from 6th position. So in the pits then comes the Colombian. And what's his time going to be? 14.2 second stop. And he's fueled to the end of the race as well. As now Alonso pits from 2nd place. So Alonso now pits. He now pits from 2nd place, and let's see what his mechanics can do. Let's see, and he's about to, let's see. He does a 14.2 second stop, so relatively the same time as, trying to think of his name, Montoya. So Verline's still in first, so Alonso's got to push even harder to get him for that podium. So Alonso rejoins in 5th. So Massa's still yet to pit, so Alonso will be back in 4th position. And so Vettel then currently in the points, and Oscudo are actually going to make their first ever pit stop, it seems. We'll see, as now Vettel approaches turn 8. Out the corner he goes. Massa ducks into the pits. Alonso moves back up to 4th. So now we look at Felipe Massa, who's coming into the pits. And now Hamilton's out. Lewis Hamilton's out of the race. What's happened to Lewis Hamilton? Where is he? He's got a puncture. Lewis Hamilton's got a puncture. So the race leader is out of the race. Lewis Hamilton is not picking up any points today. That lifts Webber up into 1st position. So Hamilton out with a puncture. So he's out of the race, and now there's only 9 runners left in the race. So now Massa pits, and let's see what his pit time is going to be. Let's see. A 13.5 second stop. So he's been quicker than most of the field at the moment in terms of pit stops. So that lifts Webber into the lead of the Grand Prix. There he is. Webber now leads, and that's going to lift Verlaine up into 2nd and Alonso into a podium. 41, as it looks like the Scuderia mechanics are out in the pit lane, so Scuderia are actually going to make their first stop in the series, and is Vettel actually going to finish this race? We'll see. So, Vettel pits now then from 7th. 9 runners left. And so Vettel now then out the pit lane he goes. And he rejoins still in 7th. So he's maintained that position at the moment. Webber then still leading the Grand Prix ahead of Pascal Wehrlein, and then it's Alonso in 3rd. As Alonso coming around turn number 7 and still trying to chase Pascal Wehrlein. He's obviously got a tricky task in front of him to do that. As Heifeld spins now then. He actually got past Raikkonen but has now spun. And Raikkonen gets back that 8th place. So Massa now then out of turn 3. Rosberg now then going up the hill and approaching turn number 3. And now he's gone off the track. So Rosberg's now gone off at turn 3. Don't crash into your teammate! Oh dear, I think they'll be having words. Who's the one who got the damage? It's Montoya who's got the damage. Montoya will have to come back into the pits. And actually, I've just noticed, guys, how you can notice that somebody's going to pit. if you look on the... I don't think you can quite see it that well because of Ava Media, but if you look on the bottom right, as we look at Alonso, you'll see like a little square on the bottom right. And that usually lights up when they've got... The green light usually lights up when it comes to pit. As now Raikkonen pits from 8th position, so it will give Heifeld the points back. So into the pits then comes Kimi Raikkonen. Let's see how long this stop is going to be. .3 for Kimi Raikkonen. And he will join in last because there's only 9 runs left. Mark Webber starts lap 43 of the race and is about to put a lap on Raikkonen and Rosberg. Somebody else came in the pits. It's Juan Pablo Montoya. He's going to change his front wing. And this is obviously going to take quite a while because of the front wing change. Although the mechanics aren't animated. 20.4 seconds as a result of that. So a lot of time wasted in the pits. Montoya is still going to rejoin in front of Sebastian Vettel. So he's going to rejoin in 6th position, but Vettel will be on the same straight as him. There he is. So Webber then stuck behind some traffic at the moment. And then out the corner he goes through turn 2. As it looks like Rosberg's gone off the track again. No, he's got unsteer. Oh! Contact. Contact been made. Anyone got damage? Rosberg hasn't got damage and Noah's Raikkonen. So both of them are lucky. And, well, turn 3 yet again at it. So Alonso's still trying to chase Wehrlein down for 2nd place. We're going to keep an eye on the gap on the next lap between those two. So, as you see, Alonso now looking to try and find a way past Pascal Wehrlein at the moment. He's still struggling to find a way past. And, let's see. As he now looks to the inside, Alonso down the inside, and he takes 2nd place off Wehrlein. So Alonso moves up into 2nd place. He moves up into 2nd. A great job from him. So, yeah, up into 2nd place then goes Pascal Wehrlein. As looks like somebody else is off. Rosberg's off the track. He's off but hasn't lost the position. What's the gap? Let's see. .10.1, so he's gained a second. Alonso is gaining on Mark Webber. And, right, okay. As Rosberg's in the pits for some reason. For the 2nd stop, perhaps? I mean, I think he was on a light fuel load, I think. So, yeah, so... out the pit lane he goes. And where's he going to rejoin? He's going to rejoin in... Is he going to stay in 7th? He rejoins in 7th. Still, as we've got a yellow flag. It's Sebastian Vettel with an oil leak! Sebastian Vettel's got an oil leak! There was fire coming out the back of it, and still pointless out of this race is the Scuderia drivers. So to say, so we have 8 cars left in this race. $12 laps to go, but when it crosses the line, we will have 11 laps to go in this race. Has Alonso got enough time to catch up to Mark Webber and pass him? As Heifeld pits. Heifeld's in the pits. Why is that? He was running out of fuel anyway, so he was on 2-stop strategy, it seemed. So now... Alonso piles into the first corner. And what's the gap? The gap is 3 seconds. So Alonso's still gaining him. I think he cut like another second out of his lead. 1.6. So Webber's gained a little bit. Or has he? I do not know. To be honest with you, I couldn't see what the gap was. As Webber goes off, Webber's gone off, and Alonso takes the lead. So Alonso now leads the Grand Prix. Webber cracked under pressure, and now Alonso leads the Grand Prix. And Alonso then is about to... Well, looks like... As Massa's out! Felipe Massa's out, so we've got 7 cars left. I think he will still pick up points because I think he's done 90% and he's got a transmission problem. So Massa then out of the race with a transmission problem. 7 cars left, but I think Massa will still be classified because I think he has completed 90% of the race distance. Transmission problem grounds Massa to a halt. And now then, approaching the second to last corner. And Fernando Alonso, he's going to get back. He's given redemption from Sao Paulo. Fernando Alonso wins the Argentine Grand Prix. Congratulations to him and the Etihad team. Fernando Alonso now back in the lead of the Drivers' Championship. And Ollie Glazer will be so happy with that. Webber crosses the line in second. He'll be tied with Alonso, but Alonso will still be at the top. Heifel is going to be in 6th. With Raikkonen in 7th position. Pascal Wehrlein, he's going to pick up another podium in 3rd position. A great result for him. The car definitely improved. I think the car definitely in a correct position there. Montoya is finally going to pick up his first points of the season. It's been rough for him, but he's finally going to start his Season 1 campaign. Rosberg retires on the last lap. Rosberg has retired on the last lap and he's gone straight on the track and he's crashed. But luckily, he'll still pick up points as he's completed 90% of the race distance. And I think he's going to actually finish in 5th position. He'll keep hold of 5th because Heifeld and Raikkonen were lapped. So, he's going to keep hold of that position. Montoya then crosses the line. And he will finish in 4th position indeed. And that is it. Race over indeed. It's with Alonso getting a victory back. So, let's have a look then at the full race results then. So after a crazy race here in let me just stop recording. Here in Argentina, Alonso wins the race with Webber 2nd, and then it was Wehrlein 3rd, Montoya 4th, Rosberg 5th, still classified despite that crash at the end. Heifeld 6th with Raikkonen 7th, and then here goes the long list. Massa wasn't classified actually. Massa, these are the retirements. Massa, Vettel, Hamilton, Bottas, Perez, Verstappen, Duran, Grosjean, Hulkenberg, Ricciardo, Frins, Button, Bird, D'Ambrosio and Ocon. So, they are the set of retirements.